What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? Welcome back into the Country Roads webcast. Special edition live stream here. May upload this to the audio side on the podcast version as well. But as always, I'm Jordan Cruz. Breaking news from the WVU athletic department today, so had to do a live stream to talk about it. Wren Baker, rather, named WVU's new VP and athletic director, new vice president there as well. Here we are. Today, WVU University Relations, the university press release coming out just before 2 Eastern today. West Virginia University has named Wren Baker as its next vice president and director of intercollegiate athletics. So I think that's something that's not been reported a lot. I didn't even know until, I came up and pulled this up to share with you guys that he was also named the vice president as well. So, it's kind of a dual position. But Baker comes to Morgantown from the University of North Texas, where he has been the vice president and athletics director since 2016, with previous stops at Missouri, Memphis, Northwest Missouri, and Rogers State. Baker brings more than 20 years of experience to WVU as its 13th director of athletics. Believe, if I'm not mistaken, Rogers State was the school where he also served as their basketball coach in addition to their athletic director. Here's a statement from Gordon Gee. I am thrilled to welcome Wren Baker to the West Virginia University family as our new athletic director, and I have no doubt his personality and energy will connect with our student athletes and coaches as well as our campus community and alumni. Continuing on here, he says, when we began this search, we determined to find someone who could lead in the modern realities of intercollegiate athletics and build on the legacy of his predecessors. We wanted someone who clearly understood the dynamics of a fast-changing athletics environment and had found success being at the forefront of this new world that includes managing NIL and the portal. We looked at a number of well-qualified candidates, and at the end of the day, Wren met every one of our needs. Baker will have oversight of 18 varsity sports, a department budget of more than $90 million, approximately 250 employees, and nearly 500 student athletes. I'm incredibly grateful to President Gee, Rob Alsop, the search committee, and board of governors for the opportunity to serve as vice president and director of athletics at West Virginia University. Wren Baker said. So this is the statement from Wren Baker himself. I know he has a press conference scheduled for, I believe, Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's at 10 a.m. Don't quote me on the time exactly, but I know it's coming Monday. But here's his brief statement continuing on. He says, WVU boasts a powerful brand reputation and a storied academic and athletic history. My family and I can't wait to get to Morgantown to build relationships and help take Mountaineer athletics to even greater heights. Moving on now, here we are, a little bit of his bio now in regards to the new West Virginia athletic director, Wren Baker. We are reading through the press release from the university if you're just hopping in here on the live stream side of things. But here we are at North Texas, 7 programs, men's cross country, volleyball, women's soccer, football, men's basketball, women's golf, and softball, combined to win 17 conference or division championships during Baker's tenure. And the overall athletic department's winning percentage in the last year was the best in the modern era. In 2019, every team achieved a winning percentage for the first time in school history. He led 18 head coaching searches, and his hires have a combined winning percentage of nearly 70%. UNT student athletes excelled in the classroom under Baker's leadership, posting top APR scores and setting 4 consecutive department graduation success rate records. Every team recorded a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher, with the spring 2022 department GPA hitting a 3.206 average. Baker also led fundraising efforts at Baker also led record fundraising years at North Texas. The school registered its four best fundraising years in its history, and the overall top 5 largest gifts at the University of North Texas came under Baker's leadership. He got North Texas athletics to a school record for fundraising in a single year, nearly doubling the previous department's record. And that, in my opinion, is probably the key reason that he was hired as West Virginia's athletic director. We know that was one of their main things here. I'll highlight that little paragraph for you guys there in case you want to read over it yourself. I know it's probably hard to follow along there, me, as I stumbled over my words a little bit, as I tend to do. If you follow the show, you know that already. But continuing on here in the release, ticket revenue increased by 125% under Baker, and football attendance grew by 71%, while men and women's basketball crowds grew by more than 60%. Additional achievements at North Texas included a 5-year strategic plan, new 20-year facilities master plan, and lucrative contracts for multimedia rights, licensing, apparel, and equipment. Originally from Valiant, Oklahoma, Baker earned his bachelor's degree in education from Southeastern Oklahoma State in 2001, where he was a member of the honors program. He went on to earn his master's degree in education leadership from Oklahoma State in 2003, so Oklahoma State grad. There's familiarity with the Big 12 conference right there. He and his wife, Heather, a Bachito, Oklahoma native, have 2 daughters, Addison and Reagan. Baker begins his duties at WVU on December 19th, so there's the date when he officially takes over. You're looking at about a little over 2 weeks from now, just under 3 weeks, December 19th. 6-year agreement through 2028, December 31st, 2028. Earn a yearly compensation of just over $1 million at 1.1 plus incentives. A little bit of the contract information there, and then it lists West Virginia's 13 athletic directors in the school's history, Wren Baker being the third to take over since Oliver Luck in 2010. That being said, as always, I'm Jordan Cruz, and until next time, let's go, Mountaineers.